கன்னியாகுமரி பகவதி அம்மா மர அவதாரத்தில் மனித ரூபத்தில் வாழ்ந்ததாக சில சித்தர்கள் പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. சில இவர் சுமார் ஒரு 150 கொல்லம் இவட ஜீவித்தது மக்கள் மத்தியில் ஜீவிச்சு. இவர் கடலுக்கு அகற்றி இறங்கியது 5 மணிக்கூர் 6 மணிக்கு கடலுக்கு அகத்தே போகும். எവിടെ போகும் எവിടെ வரணும்னு அறியத்தில்ல. குளித்தது போல போகும், குளித்தது போலே வரும். வந்து கடல் பாயில் உண்டല്ലേ, கடல் பாயில் எடுத்து யாகம் வளர்க்கும். பச்சை பாயலும் கத்தும். அவரை சுற்றிலும் 10-30 பட்டிகள் உண்டு. அது பட்டிகள் என்னென்னா சித்தர்கள் அம்மா ஆசீர்வாதம் வாங்க வேண்டி பட்டிகள் ரூபத்தில் இருந்தாராம். என்னன்னா அவருக்குள்ளே கடி வைக்கவோ பிறகு பொறுத்தீங்க செய்யும். அம்மா எവിടെ போகணும், கூடையில் போகும், கூடையே வரும். கடற்கரையில் போயங்களும் எந்த கடையில் ஏறணும்னு நோக்கி இருக்கு. கை போட்டு பட்டிகளை போட்டால் நல்ல வியாபாரம் இருக்குது. அதுக்கு வேண்டி நோய்பட்டு வந்தவருக்கு அம்மா மருந்து மதி ஒன்றும் கொடுக்கல. ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணி விட்டாலே நோய்கள் குறையும். மற்றுள்ள வேண்டல் இருந்தாலும் அங்கே தானே, மற்றுள்ள வேண்டல் இருந்தாலும் அங்கே தானே. வீசிட்ட இளையராஜா வந்து அம்மா கண்ட விசேஷம் நல்ல வழியாளர் டெவலப்பாய். அம்மையோட சிநேகம் கொண்டு அவரை சேலத்துக்கு கொண்டு போய் சேலத்தில் இருக்குன்னு ஜீவசமாதி. இது வந்து அம்மா வாழ்ந்து தியானம் பண்ண இடமாகும். நினைத்த காரியங்கள் நிவர்த்தி.
Today, I like to say about an Avaduta whose name is Kanyakumari Maayiamma. Kanyakumari or Cape Comorin is a place known to everybody. It is situated in the southernmost part of India. It is a meeting place of 3 great oceans: Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, and Bay of Bengal. And it is a spiritual place from time immemorial. We have heard of it. Another important feature about Kanyakumari is Kanyakumari means it is a temple. Kanyaka means maiden. So Kanyakumari goddess, it is a maiden goddess. She has not married. She remains as a maiden throughout the life. And it is a powerful deity. And the temple is so important. And Kanyakumari Devi appeared on the rock. And there is a feat still seen. The footprints of that Devi, it can be seen on the rock. And later Swami Vivekananda sat on that rock and meditated. That rock is called Sri Madapara. So it is in this place that this Maayiamma, the great Avaduta, arrived. She is an Avaduta. First of all, we have to know what is an Avaduta. There are several Avadutas in India and abroad, and they have certain peculiarities. They have certain characteristics. They forget the whole body consciousness. They always look inside. That is, they are concerned about the jivatma and also Paramatma. They are living in some other world. They are in some other realm. So that is the peculiarity of Avadutas. They never take any food. Sometimes they never take bath. And even then, their body is not affected. They are in perfect bliss. And it is only due to the grace of God and also the good deeds that they have done in the previous births. In many lives, they had strong connection with the divine, and only such persons can be in the state of Avaduta. So Kanyakumari Maayiamma, she is an Avaduta. Sometimes she go naked. She was first noticed by the fisherman of that area. And she used to swim across the sea in full nakedness. Sometimes she wear something and that too supplied by somebody. The modern people, the cultured people, and also the learned men, rich men, this type of people ignored her. They ignored her and insulted her. But later they realized their folly and prostrated before her feet. So Avadutas are so powerful. They look like mad people. They look like beggars. She never begged before anybody. She was not fond of eating. And the merchants of that area once ridiculed him and they scolded her also. But later they realized her power and forced her to eat some meals. But she rejected. Wherever she touched, there will be some glory. So recently I visited Kanyakumari. And it was the first time that I am knowing there is a temple for Maayiamma. I met the priest and talked to him, and he also said something about Maayiamma's history. And from where she came from, nobody knows. The whereabouts of Maayiamma is unknown to everybody. Nobody knows from where she came. The parents of hers is unknown. Education, all backgrounds unknown to everybody. She is a strange person. She never speaks to anybody. So the Avadutas remain silent. They never speak to anybody. So the language is also unknown. Some say that she is from Nepal because she resembles the features, that is the face resembles the Nepalese face. So some persons doubt that she is a Nepali origin. Anyhow, she might have connections with the Himalayan sages like Mahavir Babaji and Trailanga Swamigal. They were great people. They are still alive. They have no death. The yogis who are meditating for long years, it is said that Maayiamma have got connection with them and they have talked to them. It is said so. And many people assembled around her for blessings. She never cared. Dogs, they are constant companions of Maayiamma. Dogs. Wherever she go, dogs also go. So when she get food from any hotels or anywhere, she used to distribute this to the dogs. So these dogs are also blessed people. In the previous births, they might have some connection with the divine beings. So that is why in this birth they are having connection with this Avaduta. So great personalities came to Kanyakumari and met Maayiamma. Some of them are Gyani Sail Singh. All of you know Gyani Sail Singh. He was the president of India. He was a Punjabi. He belonged to Sikh community. A very powerful man, having immense knowledge. And he came to Kanyakumari and met Maayiamma. Sai Baba, he also met Maayiamma. Then Amritananda Mai, the great spiritual teachers, came and met Maayiamma. Then Sri M, a spiritual, a seeker, and a very famous man in nowadays. He is known to everybody. Sri M studied in the government model high school, Trivandrum, and he was a native of Trivandrum, the very same school where I studied. So I have much appreciation towards Sri M. Now he is a very great man, popularly known as a spiritual leader, Sri M. Sri M came to meet this Maayiamma, and he carried some masala doshas because he was interested in masala doshas, Sriyam. So Sriyam carried some masala doshas and gave to Maayiamma. All this, there are histories. But Maayiamma ate one, the other rest of the doshas given to dogs. So it is said so. So he had several connections. Maayiamma had several connections with Ram Suraj Kumar. When Amritanandamayi came, they sat in front of, she sat in front of Maayiamma, but they never spoke anything. They kept silent in a meditative. That silence itself is a talk. I read in some books. There is no need of conversing. There is no need of a talk. That very silence itself is a great talk. So Maayiamma saved many fishermen from danger. The fishermen, they go to deep seas for fishing. Sometimes the sea changes its attitude and there will be turbulent waves. And due to the grace of this Maayiamma, the fisherman was able to save their lives. So there are so many things like that. The human beings with physical ailments, even doctors prescribed for great operations and they prescribed medicines, and all these tablets and medicines were thrown into the deep seas by Maayiamma, and she also saved several persons who are indulged in samsara sagara. They are in samsara sagara means samsaram is worldly affairs. This whole world is a sagaram, ocean, compared to an ocean. So we human beings are all in samsara sagarams. So that means we are in deep ocean. We don't know. We are in peril. We are actually suffering. Human birth itself is like that. Born in as a human being in the earth, not for enjoying, but for suffering. We have to undergo sufferings and several mental diseases, physical diseases, mental agony. So she was able to save many from this samsara sagara. And one Rajendra Swamigal, he was a close disciple of Maayiamma. She used to cook food and give to her, and he used to serve her properly, and till death they was there. 1986, till the year 1986, this Maayiamma was seen in Kanyakumari. And at times, when he get time, he used to go to Madurai and also Maruthuvamalai. These are religious places, sacred places. There are so many saints, great saints in India. And she returned back, and she used to roam through the streets of Kanyakumari. She used to visit the huts of fishermen and ordinary people, beggars, great scientists, film actors, and others. Many people belonging to all walks of life visited Maayiamma for getting blessings. So here it is called Atma Tattvam. Wow. Many people learned this Atma Bodham from her. It is not the outside pleasures or worldly pleasures that matter, but you have to look inside. You have to apply light in your soul. You have to recognize soul. That is a self-realization. So these personalities are self-realized souls. At last, what happened, this Ilayaraja, a very famous Tamil singer, composer of songs, music and singer, Ilayaraja, and he came to Kanyakumari, and he had taken Maayiamma to Salem. He built an ashramam or something there, and she died, or not died, it is a Jivan Samadhi. She attained Jivan Samadhi in the year 1992. So she renounced all pleasures, all worldly pleasures. the great Avadutas are of this type. And she was a saver of mankind. And there was a samajam called Maayiamma Samajam. The followers and disciples of Maayiamma assembled together and constructed a hall called Maayiamma Samajam. But I never visited that place. Only later I understood that there is a Samajam hall there. If I knew it earlier, I would have visited there. But accidentally, I happened to see the temple. What temple is that? Just entered. Then only I saw that it is a temple of Maayiamma. It's the first time that I am knowing that a temple in the name of Maayiamma, that too very close to the sea, very close to the sea. So I felt grace and I felt comfortable. I was pleased when I visited the temple. I talked to the priest and he also told something about her. So persons like Maayiamma, they are able to convert the human mind, at least, especially in this present century. It is inevitable. Persons like Maayiamma are inevitable. No, now I prostrate before the feet of Maayiamma. Thank you.